of, like, he's just long-term experience, plays a lot of games, and tends to play, honestly, similar characters in a lot of these games. Like, you're going to see him on Terry this time. If you know him from Exert, he's a sole bad guy player, which you can't draw
kind of like those characters that like really like strong, domineering, you know, like commanding normals and everything like that.
Yeah, like in Plus R, he was a Slayer player. That's sort of where he made his name, and that character also really fits into that archetype. SlamTown, though, is on that Billy Kane, which, if you're not prepared to like get to be very patient with your JDing and finding opportunities, if the Billy Kane is able to properly zone you out, it can be very, very scary. So.
Yeah, exactly. And as a Billy player myself, I'm really looking forward to this one just to see how both players like approach the matchup and everything like that. You know, kind of like lock it away for myself later and everything.
Yeah, we'll have to see if SlamTown can bring us some new tech or if Davo can overcome that long-range menace. I am happy to say that I'm glad we have a good version of Billy finally after like 10 years of not good versions of Billy besides 14.
No, he was pretty good in 13.
Was he good in 13 as well? Okay.
One thing I'm really curious about is if Davo is going to know how to play against that move right there. Chudan Uchi, the straight stab with the stab. If you do the heavy version into the follow-up, it pushes far back and it's extremely safe. But the thing is, there's a gap there off of like any normal, and then from the first hit of the special to the second, you can actually upper body involve back, or do that right there.
Yeah, and so clearly Dave knows what's going on, being able to find the opportunity to just go for hyper defend off that follow-up hit, and now is going to be dominating in this corner position, already trying to check him out with these like 5Bs and JBs, while also trying to strike throw. SlamTown though, great jump out here, going to find a big punish off of it.
Yep, going to do a decent amount of damage. Gets a super out with this. Could have got a little bit more, but that hurts. That's a lot of blood right there.
I think the more important thing off that is just making sure that you confirm the hit that started before SPG and ended afterwards. Don't give them that opportunity to get those extended rev combos, but Dave does not need it, keeping the pressure down. One more throw to take the round.
What a, kind of like slipped out of his hands right there, but stayed composed and got it right back.
Yep. And that's sort of the difference of someone who's been playing fighting games for 20-plus years, right? They just have that experience. They don't have to deal with those nerves as much. SlamTown, though, keeping the pressure early on, trying to find some good setups, but Dave gets a good rollout and able to take their turn.
No challenge on the anti-air from SlamTown. Now, one thing that SlamTown might want to keep an eye out is that a lot of blood pressure from Terry, it is susceptible to rev guard.
Yes.
That is something that a lot of people haven't gotten fully comfortable yet, but people need to start to work on it. Because it can turn a lot of things that are initially seem like a dangerous situation to something out of your favor, like bring it back towards you.
Yeah, it's something like we haven't really seen it at all, as well as like in our previous set, Rev Guard is actually super useful versus Ronaldo. Because if you block the first mix-up, you can't really get additional follow-ups off of it because it pushes them out far enough.
I really like going for the feint there off of the far C. You know, it gives you an opportunity to try to like bait like movement, like guard cancel or something like that. Because if they go for the guard cancel, a lot of people, they'll like buffer it in like as quick as they can, and they'll immediately get the special.
Yeah.
Oh, nice hyper defense.
Yeah, what's gonna happen?
Davo doing a great job of like showcasing the strength of the universal defensive mechanics in this game.
Yeah. SlamTown found a JD and found an opportunity to try to guard cancel out, but couldn't commit to it as Dave was already ready for it. Still finding these big hits though. And I think that's the big thing is like if they can try to bait out some of Dave's defensive options, you already see him not trying to go for these JDs, trying to make him think like, hey, I'm not going to be going for it anymore. So you can lull back into that false sense of security.
Exactly. Pretty good movement here from SlamTown. Keeping himself exactly where he wants to be, like forcing the issue onto Dave to get back in and finish this round. And this is going to be huge damage.
Yeah, that was a risky DP right there. SlamTown was just like staying patient and waiting for Dave to make a big mistake. Going to be putting him into a one-touch situation. Potentially see run up throw. No, we'll just catch him with the overhead.
All right, nice jump back from SlamTown. Got out of the range of that burn knuckle.
Just keeping the firewall pressure pretty safe and lenient right now. Good press out from SlamTown, but couldn't find any big connection.
Yeah, it looks like SlamTown right now is kind of going for our cancel attempts. That's why you're seeing that record come out. And it's working out. It's getting him some hits and everything. Just once again, he went for it again. Davo was ready for it though, scouted it, and punished.
That's scary. So it gets hit by the far D. Keeping the pressure down. There we go. Checks on low.
Yeah, you be reaching. Davo, he's going to be teaching.
Yeah. And then, like, that's Terry's whole game plan, right? Once he gets you locked in that corner, that is where he is at his scariest. So I think SlamTown really needs to find an opportunity to not like walk themselves back into the corner like they have been right now.
Yeah, like right now, exactly.
Because if Dave is right in one situation, just like this, you're now put back into that corner, back into that box, and have to find a way to get out. Jump out is a good start, but you're getting hit for it.
Yeah, and just like at least like it's unfortunate he got hit, took that damage, but like now he's got things back in this screen where he can be a little bit more comfortable. But it just doesn't matter. Dave-O is relentless. Unfortunately, pushed out just a little too far for that confirm, but he's got SlamTown right back where he wants him.
Yeah, but you can even see like just playing incredibly safe, just walking back, being like, yeah, I'm going to wait for you to do something. Try to find an opportunity to use that EX burn knuckle, but couldn't, find the exact routing that they were looking for. SlamTown, though, will find the hit, confirm it to the Rev Super as well. Within that SPG, just add as much damage to the table as possible.
The big thing here is going to completely reset his Rev gauge, too.
Allow him to throw out more of those EX pokes that are available, have access to just like extra damage if they needed it.
Plus frames and everything like that, too.
The world is SlamTown's oyster here, potentially, but Dave-O going to be locking him down, and the throw got baited off that jump, and that should be the kill as long as Dave keeps it tight.
And yeah, Dave-O's going to go ahead and take it, 2-0.
Excellent stuff. This is still winner side, though.
Exactly, yes, SlamTown still here.
Still got a chance to have that Billy rep make it far.
But hoping he does.
Yeah, I'm hoping as well. I think Billy is sick. I think Billy is an incredibly cool character. There will be commentary bias here. No worries about that. No worries about